Hello and welcome back. We're in the system Muro 79, and that name clearly tells us that the Mechanicus has been here. And this is one of their void stations apparently. I'm gonna scan it. You doing okay, buddy? When you approach the Adeptus When you approach the Adeptus Mechanicus void station, you are met with a hostile scrutiny of its defense lasers. Explorator Lex Mechanic, who introduces himself as Service Unit 42, dispassionately inquires how the station can be of use to the rogue trader. Propose a trade of resources? Upon consulting data from the station's main cogitator, Lex Mechanic Service Unit 42 confirms that the station requires rare transuranium elements or natural gas for research of an undisclosed nature. For its part, the station cannot offer you anything in exchange at the moment, but the Adeptus Mechanicus representative on Footfall will certainly repay you for your aid. Do we have it to give? I guess I'll give it. Remove fuel. We got Mechanicus respirator that doesn't seem to do anything. Station thanks the rogue trader for her cooperation and presents her with several containers of unused reserves and tokens of gratitude. Can I, like, come here later and, like, exchange the things? Oh, to medicate. What hat do you have? I don't know. What headwear do we have even? I don't know why that can't be Eldari equipment. Okay. Do you have it? Have such a thing? Why don't you? Put that thing on. Heretek. That's good. Oh my god. That's kind of scary. I think I kind of want you to not have that helmet show. Okay, okay. Five plasteel. Sure. I find myself with a lot of plasteel, but I think I'm okay with that. Now scan. Prisoners of Ice. A strange and frightening discovery was made at one of the sites on this frozen world. Countless human bodies suspended in the clear ice of a glacier. The bodies showed no signs of injury. It was as if they dived into, isn't it dove? Into liquid water the moment before it turned to solid ice, freezing them in place with their eyes wide open and their hair fanning out behind them. Searchers covered nothing that could explain this mystery. That's uncomfortable. Good job for making that as uncomfortable as it is. Now, which one of these is more likely to open a path here? I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, let's spend one of these. That's a very red sun. Hey, a Hulk. And Starship remains. I'm gonna save. Just in case something jumps out and tries to attack us. There's a trophy here. Hello? Did I receive something? Alright. Now I found something better for you. Oh well. Let's go with the Hulk. The augurs have detected wreckage in the void ship's vicinity, but the exact nature of this wreckage remains unclear. Look for the source of the wreckage. The augur reports that it has been registered, no evidence of a disaster that could have produced such debris. Pick up. Some of the wreckage is made of plastic, the rest is some unknown material. Studying the fragments further is now impossible due to the severe corrosive damage. The non-metallic fragments also bear burn marks. I don't like that. Oh well. Ooh, nice. Some medicine. Actually, let's go here first. This looks like a problem place. We don't need that. There was no problem even. What do you know? Valley of Sleep. Pascal has the best Medicaid? What should I say before? Crew has discovered a hidden valley littered with thousands of animal skeletons. Augur data suggests that some kind of sleeping gas vents here. It's likely the animals either don't realize that they are headed for a deadly trap or even come here to die on purpose. Study the gas. Failed. Attempts to study the gas resulted in numerous cases of poisoning. Thankfully none proved fatal. When's my last? I'm curious though. I'm really curious. I want to know. It's not even about like winning the game. I'm save scumming because I want to know. I'll real quick mash through these. Still don't know what that even is. Grab that. Still the same thing. Because I don't think this game randomizes anything really. Something. I'll do everything in the order I did. And don't place anything. Really gotta make it back to Footfall one of these days and talk to the... Oh, I just remembered the whole point of reloading was so that I can save scum. Can I even do this? Saving, quick saved. Succeeded, haha! After a series of experiments, the ship's weaponsmiths managed to perfect a few different types of ammunition. What do you know? I thought I'd get some lore or something though. Oh well. It's fine. Now, let's see some new routes. Name full. So we have a green path all the way back to Trinitas here. We can almost make a green path to Furibundus. But first of all, this is where Dargonus is. So I'm gonna make this route safe. And make the journey over here. We can chart new routes while we're at it. Found a bunch of new systems. No sign yet that I can tell of... Oh, we can make it over here if we have enough insight. I'm thinking we're gonna do this. We might even travel all the way back to Furibundus. Turn this green. Well, let's do one thing at a time, shall we? By the way, how's our colony management looking? No project going. Do that then. Right, I'm gonna check Janus too. Huh, we don't appear to be in the Protectorate. Giants. Kiava Gamma. Well, that suggests to me... Huh. 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 Well, we're lacking mechanisms, but this might be a good thing. Fucking replenishing chirurgeon kits. That's not bad at all. Well, we'll figure that out. Actually, fuck. We're working on something here. How good friends are we with the Drusians? I don't really need this though, but also this and also blow. I'll take my time. Lord Captain, Master Elseman on the line. I can report that the quest for the capital world of the von Valence's dynasty is finally at an end. Dogoners is straight ahead. We have received countless greetings. Your subjects would like to know when their mistress will be arriving. The merchant captains taking refuge in the orbital docks of Dogonus raised to send your priceless welcoming gifts, hoping to buy your favor and to make an impression on the rogue trader. Tell Dogonus that the rogue trader is coming home. Who will be done, Lord Captain. After the connection to the Master Helmsman is cut, the device crackles with Heinrich's voice. Lord Captain, I will be pleased to accompany you during your visit to Dogonus so I can personally introduce Achilles Scalander, a servant of the Golden Throne who previously attended Lady Theodora on Dogonus. I'm counting on your benevolence. Okay, gotta bring Heinrichs along, I see. There's an Adeptus Mechanicus ship though, right here. Let's establish communications, shall we? Lord Captain, a transport shuttle bearing the markings of the Adeptus Mechanicus is approaching the ship. Magos Tarsus' delegation intends to board our ship and gain an audience with your ladyship. This is exactly how they phrased it. He intends, not humbly requests. Many of my tech comrades neglect neglect diplomacy when interacting with the laity. It is regrettable. What do they want? The honorable servants of the Omnissiah have ignored our request. Such arrogance is hardly trivial. It rather appears to be part of their intimidation tactics. Receive the delegation. They may indeed be here on important business. It will be done, Lord Captain. Requesting permission to be present at the audience granted to my tech comrades. Very well. Upper decks, eh? Oh hey, it's Opticon. Can I turn in that quest to you? A group dressed in the crimson of the priesthood of Mars walks towards you. The gazes are fixed on Pascal. Oh really? You note that the group is not monolithic. Some of its members are more heavily armed and follow a large tech priest clad in battle armor. Others keep a respectful distance and cast inquiring looks at their own leaders, whose hunched posture belies his tall frame. Despite the hood hiding his face, you recognize him as Opticon 22, whom you encountered on footfall. Tarsus, the enormous tech priest, points his hand at Pascal and lets out a booming roar not unlike a factory alarm. It makes your very bones vibrate. Herald service skulls marked with the emblem of the cog follow in his wake. They blare shrilly. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust. Pascal Hanuman, in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you are under arrest. The hunched servant of the Omnissiah turns to you. Diplomacy mode, engage. Announcement, the Adeptus Mechanicus, of their apologies, would like to inform you of the necessity of conducting an operation to detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit of the rogue trader's territory. I'm gonna study the priests. Identify the rare armor of the enormous tech priest is wearing as a Secutor's plated mechanized suit. It carries the imprints of many battles and has markings that announce its status as a relic. Some of the armor's damage looks fairly severe, to the point of endangering its operation. The slivers of flesh revealed under the steel are marked with terrible chemical burns. Every now and then, convulsions shake the tech priest's body, and a painful sounding hiss comes from his vox. The tall tech priest who spoke to you looks more peaceful and makes a point of not drawing his weapon. There is an air of concern about the way he frequently glances over at his fellow, scrutinizing his condition. Who are you? In a burst of chattering, service skulls hasten to translate the master's mighty binary howl. An instrument of the Omnissiah, authorized to punish and exact vengeance, known by the designation Tarsus Hanuman. Another Hanuman. Identification codes recognized and confirmed. These units are who they declare themselves to be. On what charges are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue? This heretic, which is indeed a tech priest who has renounced the dogmas of the cult Mechanicus in favor of delving into forbidden chaos technologies. Which doesn't seem to sound like the Pascal I know. This heretic is accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading tech heresy on the world Kiava Gamma, and making an attempt on the life of a servant of the Omnissiah. The deafening roar from the tech priest's vox makes you grimace in pain. You touch your ear and notice blood on your fingers. Jesus Christ. The faulty unit will be removed. In the name of the Omnissiah, I condemn you. Lightning flashes across the warrior's armor. Agony resounds in the blare of his vox alarm. In contrast, Pascal speaks quietly and coldly. You are malfunctioning, tech comrade. I deem your logical conclusions questionable. The statement is false. Tech brother Tarsus Hanuman is willingly undergoing holy torment, deterioration, which however does not critically affect his cognitive capacity for data analysis. Unit calling itself Pascal Hanuman, we have information that implicates you. Having learned that you are a member of the retinue, a maintenance specialist in the service of rogue trader from Valancius, we have come here with the goal of meeting you, intercepting you, engaging you in combat. I am not handing Pascal over to you unless I see evidence. Let us get to the bottoming of this matter together. Request approved. Ready to work in cooperative mode. Tarsus gives you a haughty look and lets out a howl of wrath. Archiving. Tech Brother Tarsus opposes the lay partition and the investigation search for truth. The unit Opticon 22 advises in favor of the House von Valancius representatives' participation request. I think you and I should continue the discussion in private. The big chap is creating friction. Request denied. Tech Brother Tarsus has passed sanctification and has relic privileges. I lack the authority, access level necessary to command this unit. There's a hint of animosity toward the bloodthirsty tech priest in Opticon 22's voice. I insist on a joint investigation. Arresting a rogue trader's retinue member without any justification stands in breach of the law and my privileges under the warrant of trade. Request for cooperation reviewed and accepted. I request Tech Brother Tarsus consent to the co-participation of representatives of the von Valancius dynasty in the investigation proceedings. A sacrilegious conspiracy! I refuse help from laypersons. I am a cog of the Deus Mechanicus that grinds down corruption, and I will carry out the sentence immediately. He's gonna fight? Thank you. Pascal freezes, but green sparks light up in his visor. Oh. He extends a hand towards Tarsus and replies in a clanging voice. Let the cycle be discontinued. You realize Pascal's voice are coming from both his own voice and Tarsus. Then every sensor on the executioner's battle harness light up at once, blindingly, and the wounded armored Leviathan lets out a deafening roar of pain. What the heck? Attention! Priority notification. Service units of the Kappa thread supply line are unauthorized to confront the rogue trader. Command, retreat, and reinitiate negotiations. Oh no. We're gonna have to fight. Punishment upon you in the name of Deus Mechanicus. Look at him go! Woo! Oh boy, I am not looking forward to fighting fucking Adeptus Mechanicus representatives.
You will beg for mercy, and I will grant none.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Who said that? That does not sound like something I want to be hearing from... Oh, fuck. From fucking tech priests. Hold up. Did I hear fucking Carmina Burana, fucking O Fortuna in the background? I'm gonna have you right here, but I'm gonna hope that I can advance you. Now, this is a dangerous place for you guys to be in. Or it's about to be. What the fuck? Is that a Sctarius? Fuck. We got sharpshooters as well. All the same.
On it.
This is a kill zone. I can shoot over. Yeah, I can. This is a perfect spot, I've decided. I have a plan. I think.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay.
It's as good as done.
I'll place the rear line as well. I think.
On it.
Okay. Oh, you can actually see him? That's perfect. First though.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I understand your intent. This tedium is beneath me.
Nice, very good. Remind me again, what did this do? Oh yeah. I'm not gonna use that quite yet though. First,
If I may.
then fucking nail you to the floor, sir. Excellent.
Tell me, and it is done.
And I have Earliot.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Do you hear that? Da 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 da.
If I must, fortune favors the swift. I am
Fucking
not
keep
your zinc
just
cat.
pumping all we have into
Hidden
this
from
man.
my sight.
You have it's not the best advantage press, but it's worth it.
You've got a problem?
Alright, she got the fuck. There we go. Boom. Now you, what I want from you. Oh, this is gonna be a bit dirty. With a run and gun. Who needs cover? Gonna nail this guy again.
The Emperor commands.
Gonna furiously say that.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Then we're gonna fucking keep pumping this guy.
This is why I was chosen.
I'll do it.
My Emperor. As the Emperor commands.
We're gonna shoot him really good, actually.
My Emperor.
Fucking just keep hitting him.
This is why I was chosen.
I'll do
I
it.
keep losing count. I have so many bullets, I keep losing count.
As the Emperor commands.
I still have bullets. How? Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the last one though, right?
You, my Emperor.
Okay, okay. And then
Faith without deeds is worthless.
she's in a kind of compromised position, but frankly, that don't matter much to me.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Boom, Skitarius done. That was the most dangerous person they had.
Cocky.
Gonna help Pascal out a bit. I'm also going to assign objective. These servitors need to go.
For this.
So this is technically Earliest first turn.
If it serves your cause.
I don't need that, I don't think.
I am not your Xenos pet. I deal death with my hands.
Sure do. I'm gonna target this sharpshooter. He's gotta go. Oh, that ends my turn. Would you look at that? Oh. This does not take my turn. What do we do now? What? Nah, we go up and hit him. Not quite enough. Try that. These losers are fucking putting themselves in a very bad position. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay. So you fucking ultra morons have put yourself in a neat little square where I can kill fucking every one of you. What about this? I mean, there's no reason not to. You go.
Another enemy down.
How about this? We analyze you a bit. And then we expose you.
Who, if not me?
Pascal. Oh, this might be mean. I don't know if this is gonna work. That's pretty good. Oh, that will do damage to them. I think I'm gonna do that to you, actually. Can apply this as well, why not? Should probably have done that. I don't know how to play this video game. You don't have eyes from where you're standing. But if you were to go here, you would have eyes.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
One, two, three. I think this is gonna work.
If you insist,
Might.
Lord Captain.
Is it only the closest one? And I don't know. Okay, explode.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Okay, nice. Move the front line over here. what I could do? I could tell Pascal to have an extra turn. Or I can tell Earlier to have an extra turn, actually.
Death in colors.
Just fucking remove.
I am not your Xenos pet. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Now let's use our words. Please. Look at him go. Woo! And my fucking battle zones are still hanging out. Requesting cessation of hostilities. Pascal, what have you done to Tarsus? Pascal's confused reply comes from his voice in a rasp. Unable to fulfill request, the Omnissiah granted me an epiphany, and I muted the main machine spirit that was filling Tarsus' mind with fury. I do not fully understand the manner of my appeal to it. The situation perfectly mirrors the incident on Rikard Minoris, where I appealed to the machine spirit of a malfunctioning mechanism and laid it to rest. Help your brother. The unit that called itself Tarsus Hanuman is dead, has been disabled. This material asset is beyond restoration or reuse as spare parts. After a pause, Pascal bows his head and a binary requiem pours out of his vox. Despite his misconceptions, he was a servant of the Omnissiah. I am sorry that you had to kill a comrade. I also regret have negative assessment of this event. The Adeptus Mechanicus still accused the unit identifying itself as Pascal Hanuman of criminal theft of a unique identification code. Unlike Tech Brother Tarsus, I am not authorized to immediately execute the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. There are no apostates among us. The piercing voice from the Voxynth is more overwhelming than Tarsus' thunderous roar. Tech Brother Tarsus and the machine spirit that lived in his battle harness succumbed to the suffering that beset them. The judgment was rash and erroneous. Now the torment is over. I declare them martyrs, and am requisitioning Tarsus Hanuman's neural augmentic for the purpose of preserving his blessed memory. As astonished tech priests look on, Pascal leans over the slain man's body and extracts the augmetic from his skull. His movements are as precise as they are respectful. I'm going to listen in silence. With each word, Pascal's voice grows more powerful and majestic. You saw the agony your tech brother Tarsus was in. His unbridled, pain-spurred faith intimidated you, yet you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voices to proclaim that the machine spirit with which his mind had merged was morbidly afflicted. The imperative of reverence had paralyzed your will, and you watched a tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that comprehension is the true path to knowledge, yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued. There is a clang as Opticon's knees presses into the floor. Crimson-hooded heads are bowed. Let the cycle be discontinued. The radiant light pouring out of Pascal's visor grows dimmer. Static creeps back into his voice. Let the cycle be discontinued, tech comrades. That's worrying. What was the reason for that act of genuflection? It has been a long time since the words of the Messiah of discontinuing were last spoken, openly over polycommunication bands. Respectfully welcome wisdom's return. So he is not forgotten after all. The Messiah of discontinuing. Is that how you refer to Amanat? Following Archmagos Amanat's partial Lycisation? laicization, removal from the chain of command. That was the authorship attribution on a series of sermons on discontinuing the cycle that were disseminated across the Cognizance fleet. It was in fact a title used by many in times past. Is Amanat's teaching not heretical? This statement is false, contrary to what many servants of the Omnissiah thought they knew, preferred to believe. The fleet's supreme conclave never issued an official statement on that decision. 37% of the Supreme Conclave's members openly supported Archmagus Amanat's views and were removed from the chain of command under circumstances that were classified. The Supreme Conclave has not had a quorum ever since. Do you know where Amanat is now? Data unavailable. No reports have mentioned Archmagus Amanat since the incidents on the Arch Mechanicus Hemetico, which led to the presumed disappearance of that void ship. My archive data has no data on the Hemetico incident, the vessels that the Blessed Amanat's base of operation. The vessel was the Blessed Amanat's base of operation. Is it lost then? Pascal's voice is filled with anxiety. Were you among his followers? Negative. I had no contact with Archmagus Amanat and was never a member of his flock, disciples, retinue. However, my analysis of the doctrine he outlined inspired me deep respect for, trust in him. I presume the conflict between you and Pascal has been resolved? The data I received provides a basis for calling the fallen tech brother Charles' hypothesis into question. Out of respect for, due to lack of authorization of indict, followers of the Messiah of discontinuing, we will not proceed with the detainment, arrest, termination. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Thank you, Tech Brother Opticon 22. Pascal, there is one small point I'm not clear on. What just happened? Pascal's vox synth crackles somewhat tentatively. I decided to sustain my words with an excerpt from one of the Blessed Amanat's sermons on loss of internal and external function, verse 4. My analysis deemed it appropriate. Well, now that the conflict has been resolved, you may remain aboard my ship. Request denied. The Kappa Thread supply line delegation is leaving Dargonus, expresses gratitude for the hospitality ceasefire and proclaim its intent to return to Footfall to resume performing its regular functions. The tech priest looks over at Pascal as if waiting for something. Pascal's mechadendrite briefly touches the shoulder of Opticon 22, who bows respectfully. Can I talk to you just briefly before you leave? Can I loot the bodies? I can't loot the bodies. What did you have? Part machine rank. Huh. Power sword? Neat. And an improved flak vest. I don't know if I'm wearing the best armor I could possibly be wearing. Is there anything else
Have a backup plan.
to examine here? It would appear not. Well, that was more of a diversion than I had imagined. Come on. Oh, Captain. Sorry for standing inside you, sir. I believe I'm going to round it off right here. I was looking forward to going to Dargonus, but I feel like we really ought to take a little break. I'm considering starting up, when I'm not recording, starting up a second save file. I hope I can do that without deleting my progress. If I accidentally delete all my progress, that's the end of the LP. Surely not. I'm gonna save right here. Maybe play a little bit on start another character and play a little bit. But next time I will see you, and hopefully we'll be going to our Dargonus. So I will see you later.